Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio, and this is an 18 by 24 inch canvas that I want to prime. And usually I do it silently with just the Meeden Black mixed with Floetrol and GAC 800. But today I want to try something a little different, and I've never tried it before, so I figured I might as well record it, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, nobody will ever see it. So this is some Decoart Americana 24 karat gold. And I obviously need to clean the tip out of. And I'm going to treat it just like I would the black by making a kind of a random pattern on everything and then dragging my spatula through. And then I'm going to put some black on, probably. Chances are good. I had to start someplace I'm sure you can see me. Although that's not as easily done as I was thinking it was. So if I'm quick, the gold will still be wet, which may make saving any of it cleanly a problem. But since I don't know what's going to happen, I'm just going to follow through with my original plan. I'm not going to leave very many strands behind, I don't think. That looks like a hair. It's just a little tiny thin black line. I have no idea where that came from or even what it signifies. There, I've got some black. That's from my edge. I don't think that's going to make any difference in a minute at all. I don't expect there to be any white left, which is usually why I like them to begin with. Anyway, I'm just going to get rid of all those lines. That way I'm pretty sure it won't mix. And I'm often using the residuals. That is a cat hair. I knew my cat was in this studio earlier. Well, I had a feeling because the door was open, and that's unusual. Come out. These are my tweezers. They're on the Amazon link. I got it out too. I'm tenacious like that. I don't want to drag through that too much, and it would not be a bad idea to stop and wait and let it dry and come back. And that might be something that happens in the future, but I'm not sure it's going to happen right now. You can get all kinds of different grades of color just by using the spatula to run through again, lighter and darker sort of thing. And I think a second coat would be even more interesting, which is prompting me to want to do that. I get so many ideas while I'm doing stuff like this, I can't even tell you. That kind of has a tree feeling to it. All right. I'm going to get rid of the rest of that gold paint. Do what I said I was going to do, even if I'm not sure it's a good idea, because I can always do something. Worst case scenario, it becomes the background I expect it to be. That's probably way more black than I need, but that's okay. It's an experiment. I am going to wipe off the gold, not that it's going to stay off for good. And I could always come back and fill in. I'm getting some cells. Fill in the white spaces with something else, like Chantilly lace. I might like this anyway though, even before something like that happens. It's really tempting to go ahead and use a color. I do like what happens with the Chantilly lace gets hit, but I think it's going to make gray. I'm not sure what it's going to make actually. I kind of wish I had dampened my studio rag. I'm going to do that right now. I'm very tempted by some red. I don't think it will, I don't know that it will react one way or the other, to tell you the truth, but the red I want is called Crabapple, and I'm not seeing it. I do have Colourarte. I guess it's the Poinsettia. Oh, I found the Crabapple. Cool. Very good. I wasn't expecting to do that. It's a hard bottle to manipulate too. Alright, let's see how I like that. Let's get it dry first. Not doing anything for me yet. I can use a toothy tool though. I wish a whole lot more of that would come out. I forgot how empty the bottle was. Let's see if I can get a little more everywhere. And I could still use a toothy tool. And I could still make this into a background. So I'm going to put some of the poinsettia with it. Because I like red and gold together, and red and black and gold are even better. But I haven't done anything like this. I'm going to have to wipe my spatula off in between, I can tell. It's definitely looking like background. I might just continue on and paint over what I've got with other colors, because I can, sort of thing, which would imply, for me, jasmine at every white spot, although I'm not going to do all of them. I'm going to try and pick up some, put it well down elsewhere, and wipe off my spatula in between once in a while. Not hating that. It's kind of interesting actually. I wonder how much jasmine it would take to cover over that black. That black is the most intensely black that I've ever seen outside of, I think Stuart Semple runs an ad for the world's blackest black. But the Meeden Black really does a pretty good job. I'm wondering if orange would be nice in there, now that we're doing something completely different than usual. And using the edge of my spatula to create some texture, some mark making. I could still go in with the Chantilly lace, I'm thinking. Oh, I like that. The gold showed through in the background. That's neat. So the gold created a resist. It's doing it in more than one place. Now these canvases come pre-primed, which means that if I finish and I still have some white spaces, it's not the end of the world. I can always just varnish it and call it good, I think. I'm kind of liking that. It might still be a stage 1. I guess it depends entirely on how I feel about it tomorrow. I seem to have a very uneven canvas. That's what happens when you use the less expensive Michaels. Which reminds me, thank you guys for the donations through PayPal and joining the membership, which helps also buy art supplies. It's almost time to buy some more canvases. I want to try the Chantilly lace. I'm loving the texture of the cells that are created when the black goes over the Decoart Americana. I may not even smear this. I could just draw some lines and have a good time doing that, I think. And we got a tag along, which I'm not sure I object to. I could dot also. I may still toothy tool some stuff. Hard telling, not knowing yet. I still want some orange, which might happen tomorrow since I'm pretty sure the black will make it yucky. That's a technical term in painting, yucky. Sorry, I amuse myself. Let's look at the orange. You can't trust me. I'm thinking saffron. Give it a bit of a shake. Even if it's just a little bit here and there. And I don't have to smear it. I could actually blow it into place. I have a straw. Not sure about that. That's the one with the cat hair on it. I wanted to just put some wild texture in things. This could be the happening thing. I wish I'd set my timer. I really don't have any idea how much time I've got left. I thought it was going to be a minute, you know. One more, and then I'm going to think about some other color. It's kind of dramatic. I like it. It definitely makes me want to pull my toothy tool down, but maybe not the fat teeth ends. I will put the instructions on making these underneath the video. This has been in the back of my head. Wanting to do something like that. kind of like it going through the black, through the white too. And scraping down to canvas isn't bothering me a bit either. So this is fun. Very therapeutic. I recommend it. When I hear my camera shut off, I'll have to like call it good. I have 20 minutes. My body is pretty much programmed. After painting for 5 years on YouTube, my body is pretty well programmed. I want to use another. I have a few of these. That one's plastic, that one's silicone, and they're just the heads of spatulas that probably were collected from a collection of them from Walmart or the dollar store or someplace like that. I used to do a lot of scraping through things, and I really kind of like it. I really kind of like it a lot more than kinda. And there's a lot of drama going on here, and I think the Chantilly lace is going to dry beautifully. I'm not sure what else to do to this, but my muse just whispered wild orchid in my ear, so let's see how I feel about that, and then I'm going to call it good for today. Or maybe good permanently, who knows. I do know the paint is making my nose run. I never did any of those in the black, or did I? Mostly what I did was use the spatula. That's dynamic. I like it. It's one of my favorite words to use when I'm describing my paintings. Alright, so I love you guys. I want you to take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Thanks for being here. I post at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on days when I post. Yeah, I like that. I might be tempted. Hopefully I'll hear the camera when it shuts off. You could use a skewer for this too if you wanted to. I'm not sure I love that. I think, truly, that I want to add a few tendrils. But I'm not 100% on that. Without breaking it up. But I do like it. It makes me want blue velvet though. I like the saffron with the... Oh, that's a big paint chip. Where did you come from? Could have been anywhere. All right. I'm getting pretty close to something. I'm not sure what it is though. I'm actually having so much fun, but I'm not 100%, like I said, on a few things. Like that mark there. Okay, since I ran out of time, and I didn't realize that the camera had stopped, and I'm not sure when it stopped, I'm going to say I'm going to put a few more things in here just to please myself, which is more of the wild orchid. And maybe, I'm still thinking about putting the blue velvet in. I have not done something like this for a long time. I'm going to find that blue velvet. And maybe some Zyrtec. The paint definitely has an effect. Come out. Yeah, a little bit of that goes a long way, I think. You could definitely smooth those over with some small spatulas or something. So I'm going to shimmer this at you. Make sure you know, I appreciate your comments. You keep my morale boosted. Thank you so much. Share my videos. Sharing my videos helps my channel. Or I used to think so. I don't think so much anymore. But I appreciate the thought. And you might want to share just because they're cool. It's possible. So what have I not told you? Pretty much nothing. I post at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Most days. Sometimes I'm not posting. This is that Decoart Americana 24 karat gold again. I see no reason why I shouldn't use a little more. It's gonna, I think it's gonna stick up, although it's got Floetrol in it, so it's maybe less likely than anything else, because the Prizm Pour Primary Elements that I'm using do not have Floetrol, and they're mixed with Jo Sonja Gloss Varnish and Vivid Polypore or Vivid Enamel by Colourarte. There's a 20% off Colourarte coupon code underneath the video, and it's very close to my Linktree. It's also close to a 10% off Pixel Paint Designs coupon code, where you can get Australian Floetrol. Although I have cells, there's no cell activator in this per se. Not so sure about that. Alright, so it's interesting. Please give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. I appreciate your kind words and your comments. You keep my morale boosted. I may have said, I may not. My Amazon link has my Linktree. My Linktree has my Amazon link. My 2 books are there because I can, and Unlimited Possibilities. Let me shimmer this at you. And I have a members only library of over 140 videos. For $9.99 a month, you can join and help support the studio and the production of videos. You're very much appreciated. There's not much else going on here lately. I think YouTube has abandoned me, personally. Yeah, I could probably happily add some dots here and there. But this is just wild. I don't want to blind you. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I can make pretty much anything I've got into all over prints or yoga mats or coffee mugs, you name it. They're at fineartamericapixels.com. Spring clothing under the video, Society 6 and Legallerist. And anything you don't find, anything you'd like to see made into something and you can't find it, please just make a comment to me and I will add it for you. I'm happy to do that. It's one of the ways I try and support the studio's production of videos. On my Linktree, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook group, Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Appreciation Group can all be found. I do sell my artwork and I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. And I'm happy you joined me, and I hope you join me again tomorrow. My community board will show you tomorrow's video if there is one. This is wild. This is very cool and not what I expected to be doing at all. So whatever I've forgotten, you'll see. Oh yeah, if you have questions, feel free to ask. My community board will show you tomorrow's video, 10:15. I might have said that twice. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. My paint pouring recipes are underneath, show more under the video. I love you guys. You inspire me always. And I will see you anon. Bye for now. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Priscilla out.